Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a lower body focused flexibility practice and we're going to be using the wall. So if you can find some space on the wall, or maybe it's the back of a couch or the side of a bed or something like that. I'm also going to use my strap. For one thing, if you've got a strap of some kind, that would be great as well, but if not, not to worry. We're going to need just a little bit of space to move up against the wall, and let's get started. So let's begin today with our legs up the wall, and if you do have a strap of some kind, just keep it close by so you have easy access. And if you've never brought your legs up the wall before, I like to bring my hips pretty close, and then you just kind of roll down, and it gets easier the more you do it. And it can be weird if it's your first time. But just kind of scooch your hips as close to your wall or wherever you are as you can, and let the legs rest. And you can place your arms on your tummy or reach them out nice and wide. Maybe wiggle your toes a little bit. Feel your low back connecting to the floor beneath you. And depending on how much space you have to use, you can keep your legs together, or you can let your feet fall out as wide as you'd like. You can get a nice inner leg stretch if you let your feet fall out fairly wide, or whatever feels good for you today. Let's just take a few breaths here to settle in. To slow down and let go of your day. And once again, just checking in with the low back as it gets a little bit heavier on the ground below you. And if you did bring your legs out wide, we are going to bring them back together. So our legs are going straight up the wall. And then if you've got a strap to use, we can use our strap on our right foot. We're just going to lengthen that right leg a little bit more. So if you don't have a strap, you could just hang on to the back of your leg. We're probably going to be lifting our heel off of the wall. Probably, or maybe not. We're just flexing that right foot and relax the left. So you could keep your leg against the wall, or maybe notice the low back, push it into the floor, and then your toes can come towards your forehead a little bit more. Just as much as you need to feel the stretch through the back of that right leg. Nice job, you guys. Slowly starting to bend that right knee. If you have a strap, take it off your foot. Place your right foot on top of your left quad. So bend the right leg. Rest your foot on top of your quad. And then maybe bending the left knee and planting that foot on the wall. You might not have to go there though if the low back just starts to lift. Try to send it back down. Flex your right foot. You're going to feel this nice glute outer hip stretch for that right leg. Whether you've got your left leg bent or straight up the wall, the option is yours. Awesome work, you guys. Take another breath, and then we'll start to uncross our legs, send both of our legs up the wall. Maybe give yourself just a little shake of the legs. And then we're going to be sliding our feet down the wall and bringing the soles of our feet together. So butterfly or a diamond shape with those legs. Let the feet slide down the wall as much as they want to. And then you can take your hands to your knees. It's going to open them up a little bit, like you want to push them towards the floor. And notice the low back. Send the low back into your mat. Open those knees. Nice job, you guys. Take one more breath here. And then start to relax and send your legs up the wall. Shake it out if you need to shake it out. We're going to move into our left hamstring and calf. So whether you are using a strap or just hanging onto the leg, the strap just allows us to completely relax our upper body. We don't have to lift our head or shoulders any amount. Ideally, you can just relax. Keep the low back connected to the mat. Flex the foot, stretch the hamstring. And maybe the heel and the leg is leaving the wall. Maybe it is still touching the wall. Awesome work, you guys. Take another breath and you can start to bend your knee, remove your strap. Place the left foot on top of your right quad. Flex your foot. Decide if you're going to bend your right leg or keep it long. And just try to keep that low back down. It's going to want to lift as you push your foot into the wall. Keep it down. Find that sweet spot where you're able to keep your low back connected. You're still feeling the love through that left leg. Nicely done, you guys. Let's slowly start to send our legs back up, uncrossing them as well. You can give your legs a little bit of a shake if you want. And then we're going to be bringing our feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And you can start to bend your knees and walk your feet down the wall. Walk your feet down the wall until you get to the point where the low back wants to lift or the hips tell you that they are happy. You can push your feet into the wall a little bit, encourage that low back down, kind of like happy baby, using the wall. So the knees are out wide, the feet are out wide, and the low back is staying connected to your mat. And softening through those hips. Awesome, you guys. Slowly start to walk your feet back up the wall. And you can bring your feet together as well. And you can give those legs a little shake if you want to. So we're going to cross our legs one more time. You can bring your right foot to your quad again, or you can slide that right leg further across the left. So cow face meets the wall and is reclined. You can keep your left leg up and long. Your right leg, try and stack that knee on top of the left. Just let your right foot, the edge of your foot, rest on your wall. And you can stay here, half cow face. Or you can bend the left leg as well. Try to bring the inner legs together, the knees together. You can walk your feet down your wall. You can even place your hands on your knees, maybe send your knees back towards the wall. Or one last option, you might even grab the feet and notice the low back. And just feeling the love through the glutes and the hips. Awesome job, you guys. You can start to let go. Uncross your legs, send them back up. Shake it out, and then switch sides. half a cow face or full. Use the wall to support you. Grab your feet if you need to. Maybe push your knees towards the wall. Just connecting the low back to the ground. That's all that I ask. Nice job, you guys. Let's slowly start to let our legs go all the way back up the wall. Give them a nice little shake if you need to. And then options. You can keep both of your legs going straight up the wall. You can add your strap to both of your feet if you want to. Send your low back into the mat. Maybe rest the heels, hang onto your strap, or maybe lift the feet away from the wall. Keep the low back connected. Let's keep the low back connected and just feel the length through the legs. Awesome, you guys. And if you don't have space to do the wide legs, you can stay here, legs together, up the wall or a little bit away from the wall. But if you have the space, let's find a wide straddle again. Let the feet rest on the wall and fall out to the sides as far as they want to go. Nice job, you guys. If your legs are out wide or you've got a strap hooked on your feet, you can start to bring your legs back. Take your strap off. Send your legs up the wall. Do a nice little shake. A little rock. And then just start to bend your knees. Keep your feet together, your knees together. And walk your feet down the wall. So your knees are going to want to fall apart, but we're going to keep them together. So just walk your feet a little bit down the wall so you can keep your feet together, or your knees together, sorry, and your low back. Keep your low back down. And then start to heel toe your feet out, maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width again. When the knees start to open, we're going to draw them back together. So maybe you need to scoot your feet back in. And you can keep that low back down and just try to bring the knees together. And they may never actually touch. You might have to bring your feet all the way back together. Just waking up those inner legs a little bit more. Nice job, you guys. And relax. Just let the knees fall open if they want to fall open. Maybe even send your legs back up long, up the wall. And give them a little rock. Awesome work, you guys. I am going to leave you here. If you want to stay with your legs up the wall a little bit longer since you're here already, please stay. I could spend a lot of time with my legs out wide. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.